Hello everyone, welcome to Bella's Corner, where the truth is delivered with love. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get started. Today, we're going to be talking about breaking generational curses, of course, as it pertains to marriage, okay? I think talking about this is extremely important because I understand that a lot of us grew up around people, family members, and households where there wasn't the most healthy relationship, male, female, husband, wife, if there was one, dynamic in the home. And so I wanted to, come on here and talk about the importance of breaking generational curses in terms of marriage and having children, because you obviously don't want to pass along those things, situations, habits to your children, or you want to minimize the amount of things you essentially pass on from you to your children, and essentially from generation to generation. So I've got a video I want you guys to check out, and then we're going to talk about it.
You know what? Men, if you put a baby in something like this, you deserve everything you get. You put a baby in something like this, you deserve everything you get. See, it's not the music teaching the behavior. It's not nothing. They're passing it down from generation to generation. You see, generation to generation. She gonna dress like her mama. She gonna have the same attitude as her mama. She gonna act like her mama. It's sad, but it's true. And if you're gonna put your seed in this mess, then your seed is gonna have this type of outcome. Have some dick discipline, fellas.
Sensational.
Well. So what we saw in that picture is what I would assume is to be a single mother, and she has a little girl. She looks like she's about 3, and you can see that she's dressed just like her mom. She's sticking up her middle finger just like her mother. Her mother dressed her up like this, whatever, crop top, purse, all of that. Ladies, breaking generational curses starts with you. It starts with you, your behavior, your mindset, and you making the conscious decision and effort to change it. Okay? It is not cute walking around as a young woman sticking up your middle finger, flicking people off, cursing, hooping and hollering, wearing your body all out, dressing your little girls up like they're adults. Little girls, sorry y'all hear my baby in the background. Little girls dressing like adults, rolling their neck and popping their lips and all that, like they're ghetto, no class, no couth. Mothers, aunties, grandmothers, older siblings. Ladies, you have to realize that your children, especially your daughters, are going to look up to you. They're going to look up to you for guidance. They're going to look up to you to decide how they should behave in society and at home toward people. He's like, she gonna have the same attitude as her mama. She gonna do this as her mama. She gonna end up as a single mother like her mom. Because typically children repeat what their parents do. Repeat what they see in the home. Breaking generational curses, again, ladies, start with you and your attitude and your mindset and your heart. When you make the decision in your heart to change, that is when everything else follows. But you have to make the conscious decision and, again, effort to break those things. This is what will change our community, the Black community as a whole. One person at a time, one family at a time, one household at a time. So I encourage you, ladies, to go ahead and look at the habits that you have that are considered to be toxic. Look at and unlearn some things that maybe you were even taught by your family, by your grandmother, by your mother, in relation to dating and relationship, family structure, how to treat men, and even femininity. Re-examine those things that you were taught in your life and unlearn some things that you are coming to realize are unhealthy, such as speaking down on men, such as seeing femininity, natural and innate femininity, as being weak, as being undesirable. Unlearn that. Unlearn the fact that you shouldn't prioritize a family, but instead work on yourself. A family is a community is composed of several families, but a family is a mother, a father, children, and then there's several of those families within the community that builds up the strength in the community. But when we have broken families like the one that we have seen here, where this mother is teaching her toddler to disrespect the public, to disrespect herself, to disrespect adults, to disrespect, again, herself, and to act well above her age. These are the things that break down what we would consider to be a healthy community, or a healthy family that then turns into an unhealthy community. Ladies, unlearn behaviors and thought processes that would be considered to be delusional. Such as, ooh, baby girl, you cute. You can get you any man. You can get you a millionaire. You can get you a baller. Most men are not ballers. Most men are not rich. Unlearn those ways of thinking that are likely going to lead you down a path of destruction and disappointment. When you unlearn those things, when you take those chains and that baggage and those extra layers off of you, that is when you can be free. And that is when you can move forward and appreciate the good man or the good man that is going to come into your life to build a legacy with you. But a healthy start to this begins with you before you meet him. Or if you are in a relationship, work on these things now. Stop allowing your family and your friends to get in the middle of your relationship and spewing things that make you look at your man sideways, or that make you think that your man isn't worth you because of whatever. Unlearn those unhealthy habits that are not conducive to a healthy familial relationship outside of your mama, outside of your daddy, outside of your grandma, outside of your auntie. You leave your mother and father's home and you cleave to your husband. You cleave to your man. So that means you create boundaries. That is essentially a shield from the foolishness that the outside world will try, such as your family will try to to place onto you. So in addition to you leaving and cleaving, it is important for you to leave again those delusional habits and expectations and ways of thinking in the past as well. To leave those things behind you and at your mama house and at your room at your daddy house behind. Breaking generational curses begins with you. Again, it requires a consistent effort, which means it requires you to constantly self-sacrifice your wants or your impulses, such as getting an attitude, such as thinking in your brain, I deserve better than this man because he only making $70,000 and I want a man who make $100,000. My mama told me I'm gonna get me a rich man. My auntie told me I deserve me a rich man. I ain't settling for less. I deserve a $500 dinner date. Men are just here to give me what I want and nothing less. These ninjas ain't ish. There are no good men. All of these things are seeds that are planted into ground that bear spoiled fruit, that bear generational curses. Y'all need to pluck up these seeds. Y'all need to pluck up these weeds. Y'all need to pluck up all of these things that are, again, not conducive to the healthy well-being and growth of your family and you, future wife. Break generational curses for the betterment of your family and your children, but most importantly, for your children's family. For your grandchildren, for your great-grandchildren. Don't just think of how can this benefit me and my children. Don't allow it to stop there. Your thinking needs to go beyond just you, your foe and no more. Again, think about the generations to come, ladies. Stop it with this foolishness here. Stop it. Having your children around grown folk activities, grown folk conversation. Stop dressing your children, your little girls, your little boys up to look like you. Stop dressing your little boys up to look like a dude who you would want. To take you down. Stop dressing your little girls up like you in crop tops. And these tight pants. And shoes that they're going to grow out of in a few months. Allow your children to be children. That's not cute. There is nothing cute at all to me about a toddler throwing up her middle finger. Throwing up their middle finger. This teaches her to be a hood rat. To have no self-respect, no dignity for herself or people around her, and even not even for her mother. Have respect for her mother. I can just imagine her cursing around her mama all the time. If she's having her do these things. Ladies, we have to stop it. Ladies, I encourage you to have these conversations with your girlfriends. This is about more than just you. This is about your future husband, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. The only way we can change the family structure and change the community is by us making individual choices. It's by us conducting a heart check and deciding that I am going to no longer perpetuate the behavior that has been so many times okayed, praised and worshiped by the people in my community. Breaking generational curses start with you. They start with interchange. A good woman makes a good wife, and a good wife makes a good mother. But you have to do the work now in order to be the best woman you can be. Heart check, ladies. Let's do a heart check. To break, to cut down, to burn up these generational curses that are running rampant within our community. But that is all I have for you. Please let me know if you like these kind of videos. I appreciate you for being here with me. The truth has been signed, sealed, and delivered by yours truly. If you like the content you see, then please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new uploads. And kindly, if you would please send my videos to a young lady who you think would benefit from this information. And until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.